Hi everybody, welcome back. You're going to see me in the same outfit with a bunch of stuff because I'm doing videos today. And I'm trying to get as many done. I've got a full list. I'm trying to get a few done before I start other ones. So, this one is going to be, I was talking in something, I can't remember which video it was, where I was going to do a comparison between my Grayson and my Jake. Jake was reborn with heat set paints, whereas Grayson was done with air dry paints. I use air dry paints. And I was going to do a comparison of them. They're both newborn size babies. Looks to me like Grayson is a little bit smaller. But I wanted to show you the difference in the painting. So we're going to concentrate on what we see here. We see, I can pull up his arm on each one of these. I don't want to undress them because, you know, they both got cloth bodies. They do feel different. I use glass beads in mine, and I think this one, I think he has pellets. I think he has pellets in there. I don't know unless I take them apart. I'm not going to take them apart. But Jake, he's pretty hefty, and so's Jake. So Jake, let's do Jake first. Jake, when you lift him, his head goes back, you know, and that's just the reborning person's preferences, maybe her own or whatever. That's okay, but so he is more, you know, when you pick up a real baby, his head kind of floppy. But I want you to look at his hair. I love his hair. It's beautiful. And it's definitely a different mohair than what I use. The one I use ends up being, and I'll show you with him, ends up being kind of like it needs conditioner really bad. His face is so cute, but you can tell the texture. See the texture on it? He's got eyelashes, he's got eyebrows. I didn't put eyebrows on him, on Grayson. His lips look really good, but look at the creases. I'm trying to see if they're similar to mine. And they kind of are. Hers are more, well, you'll see in mine. I'm getting better. I think it's the brush that I use. But you can see, it doesn't smell at all, but I've had him for 2 years now, so. But I'm looking at the painting of him, and his skin is a lot, it's rough. It's like bumpy. It's like bumpy. But he's beautiful. He's way beautiful. His hair's beautiful. He's snuggly. He's, you know, he's all of that. But let me show you his arm. And you can probably see, it's this, see how shiny and the texture, see the texture? And his little fingernails are different in that. So I'll show you Grayson. Here's Gracie. Now his skin tone is different and it looks smooth. It's way smooth. I do not like the rough. I don't want to do him rough, but the painting is different because he's a little darker. Jake is a little darker, but you can see my creases. I don't want to get my face up in you, but see, and I did the bluing right here. I mean, it's fairly similar. I've gotten a lot better now. I try to do the little capillaries on him. And up when you're in person, you can see them, but you can barely see. I don't know if you can see it. See right there, and up by his eye, right there. I forgot I did these on him. I was trying it out to see if I could figure it out, and he's got one on his cheek, right there. And here's his arm. And it's pretty, I think I'm doing pretty similar work. It's just, I need to do better with the nails, definitely. And blending the skin tone in more. But the creases, so I'm trying to see if I can find one where it looks nasty. And I've been trying to correct that. And it's the way I use my brush. Sometimes it has too much water in it, so it looks like it's runny almost. I didn't blend it in good enough, but these ones look pretty good. But I wanted you to see the difference between air dry and heat set. Now, this is the only one I can go by for heat set. I have not seen a heat set baby without the textured skin. I don't know, but I kind of look at Jake a lot as far as painting style goes, like the bluing and stuff. Now on Jake, looks like he has a line going across his nose. See, I don't know if you can tell on camera. You can see there's a blue line. In person you can see it really good, but on video you can't. I don't know, maybe once I play it back I'll look to see there's a definite line there. And when I do the bluing, I try to blend it like up or out. I try to blend it a little bit so it doesn't look like a line. And his looks like a little bit of a line. And his is in his eyes right here because he's crying. He's scrunching up. And it looks like he's trying to cry. And it's kind of blended so it looks different. So you can see his bluing. I'm doing better and better each time I do a doll. Each one comes out different. I pretty much use the same colors with every baby. Like him, I didn't want him real purple, and he kind of turned out more red. And so I got to remember, like when I do the next baby, when I get the one like him, that I got to try to remember what I did because they're not going to look alike. They're not going to be, he's more newborny looking. You know, he's more of a reddish. I added like a blushing color all over him. I wish I had written it down. But I'll try to do it as similar as possible. And let me see if his hand is like that. I tried to blend in everything. His hands are reddish too, you know, from here up are red, and so is Jake's. And so is Jake's. It's just, they've been, I mean, I've had him for 2 years, and his paint is awesome. I mean, it's not peeling, it's not, but we don't handle him all the time either. For a while there, Ariel was playing with him a lot, and not so much since I made Holden for her. But So they're very similar. I think the varnish is different. I use a satin varnish, and I'll do 1 to 3 coats because I don't want his paint to come off. And he's really light complected. So he's I really love him. I hope when I do the next one he comes out as good. I'll just have to keep looking at him to see that I'm doing it similar. I did try the capillaries though. Like on Tanner's one of the first ones I did. So he looks way different. And my husband's texting me. He's just upstairs. He's texting me. So there's a comparison. As for me, I mean, that's all I can compare to is I only have this one reborn from somebody else from on how I really like the nails though. I'm gonna have to work on mine. Mine are they're too white. So I need to maybe use a flesh color to make it come out better. I don't know. We'll see with the next one. See, on this hand, you can see my creases are more see, they're like runny, like over the, it's like I didn't pat it enough. So I gotta work on that. For his work, you know, you learn as you go and everything, but it's still a lot of work. So I wanted him to have hair coming down, but I didn't want it to be, I haven't figured out how to cut the hair. Like if you root all the way down here, I haven't figured out how to cut it so it looks like that. So I just rooted it so it does look like that. So he's way cute, and he's got a little soft spot right there. And I did try to do a swirl, which you can see, and I think you have to cut them as you go. And I think what I did wrong is I need to continue to go down like that, and I'm not doing that. I'm just going like this, and then I do right here, I do here, I do here, and then I do here. But I think what I need to do is go all the way down and cut it as I go. But you can see his little, I tried to do his little swirly. When it's wet, I can figure it out. So I tried to do it, and I will try again because I'm trying to do that. Now his hair is so soft. Now he has hair that comes this way, and you can kind of tell. So I kind of, see, I don't know, see, it's very fine. So I don't know if she mono rooted him or what, but this is very fine hair. And that's the next thing is the hair. Now, see, Jake's hair, you can see the difference. Jake's hair is really soft looking, and my poor baby, and his is more rough looking. Even though it's still soft, but it's not like his. It's different mohair, and I could probably figure it out. I can email her and find out what mohair she used. But his hair, I know it's the root, I know it's got to be in with what I'm rooting and the hair that I'm doing, because his is baby soft fine. So I think I need to find really soft, thin. I mean, it's thin and it's soft. So I think it's the mohair. If I want softer baby hair, I'm going to have to spend the money, and that will make the doll more expensive. See, his hair is well, I think I'm getting the hang of things. It takes practice. It takes lots of practice. But his hair is way different than that one. But he's still way cute. So, all right, guys, I think I've been on here long enough. So that's the comparison. I mean, if you have more questions, I can try to answer. I don't know a lot about heat set paints because I personally don't use them. But, oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. So, there is Jake and Grayson. So I hope you enjoyed. If you have any more questions, let me know. If you know what babies I have in my nursery, I'm going to have to do a video with all of them so I can name them all. So when I say I don't remember their name, you can tell me. But this is Grayson and this is Jake. So we will talk to you all again soon. Bye now.